All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and as you can see, sneak peek number 2 has been revealed for the April update, and we got to talk about this because it's pretty interesting, and some of you guys are going to be feeling some type of way about it, even though we kind of expected that this was going to be the update. However, because of everything going on in the world, unless you've been living under a rock, and even if you've been living under a rock, you should know by now what's going on, right? So essentially, because of everything that's going on, the global pandemic, right, that is COVID, right? The Black Widow movie has been pushed back, and there are talks about it possibly coming out in November or even just coming out on Disney Plus instead of coming out in theaters because the global impact that everything is like seriously under right now, it's absolutely insane. Never witnessed anything like that in my lifetime, and I'm sure none of us have, like, yeah, ever witnessed anything like this. However, that aside, let's talk about it. Marvel Future Fight. What are they gonna do? Well, they're sticking to the script. They're sticking to the game plan, which was originally the 5-year anniversary was going to coincide with the Black Widow update, and that was going to be perfect for them because they get an easy update to do, right? They can just essentially kind of feed off the hype of a movie to bring new players to the game, possibly get us to reignite our love for one of these characters, presumably Black Widow, because many of us have been hoping that she would be really, really good after seeing just how much they revived Captain America and Iron Man with Endgame after all the time of them being in the game. And Black Widow is one of the starting characters. She's one of the first characters you get access to, and she's been bad ever since the game started. She got better slowly over time, but she's still not where many people would want her to be just because of how popular she is. Now, we know in the comics, Black Widow ain't that powerful. She charms you, right? You know, she finesses you with sex appeal and a little bit of pizzazz, right? But if we're just going off hype, right? Many people want her to be stronger in the game, and I wouldn't mind it either. So it's going to be interesting to see what this update does for her. But let's talk about this sneak peek and how some of you guys may think it will affect the game and your viewing of the movie. So the sneak peek goes, this is CM fragment of Marvel Future Fight. HQ recruited personnel to investigate many unexplored lands. Black Widow has been put in charge of one of these areas SHIELD requested. At the site, she discovered a large symbol and phrases written in Russian. So if you go down right here, it's clear as day, right? It is to be expected whenever we get a big MCU movie, they do a legendary battle. It's super easy for them to monetize, right? They can just bring in an extreme mode, which is actually surprising because there is no extreme mode shown here, but keep in mind this is just a teaser. I guess they don't want to show an extreme mode right away because then they're like, oh great, more chaos in the community, right? They don't want to do that just yet because, yeah, the state of the game is not very good right now. But either way, it's to be expected. A legendary battle is coming to coincide with the movie to help us, like, I guess, get hype for the movie like it generally does. But at the exact same time, some of you guys in the community are actually pretty upset because you feel like this could ruin the movie for you. It could be spoilers. Let me assure you that none of the legendary battles that are currently in the game actually accurately depicts anything that happens in any of these movies. Okay, essentially what they do is they collect information and the general feel and theme of the movie, and they put together a scenario that could possibly play out in these legendary battle. It's almost never 100% accurate. I would say it's 50-50 at best, like, and that's even pushing, like 50-50. They get some of the stuff that goes on in the movie, and it's generally comic book knowledge and stuff that is just basically common sense. Like for example, Black Widow's in the movie. We've seen in the trailer she has 2 different looks, so possibly 2 different uniforms showcased in the legendary battle. Stuff like that, simple stuff that you expect to happen in the movie, are generally what they put here, right? So it's going to be interesting to see what it is, but I wouldn't be too concerned in regards to possible spoilers for you guys. Okay, so don't get too upset. I already see people getting really upset saying, what are you guys doing? You're going to spoil it, right? The movie's not coming out until November. You guys are releasing a legendary. Trust me, I'm pretty sure they don't have inside scoop like that, and even if they did, they wouldn't be stupid enough, right, to actually go ahead and step on Marvel's toes by releasing accurate information in regards to what's in the movie, right, that could possibly cause Marvel to lose money. Because let me just say this to you guys, every update that these guys do for Marvel Future Fight, they have to pitch it to Marvel, right? And then Marvel come back to them like, okay, that's cool, go ahead, run it, right? And sure, this thing may have been signed off on when the world was in a great state, but I'm pretty sure if after everything that's going on right now and Marvel pushing back the movie, right, they probably still had to go back to Marvel and say, hey, we still plan to go ahead with this update for Marvel Future Fight. Is it still good? And somebody probably reviewed the contents of this update and said, you know what, yeah, it's not going to like affect our bottom line, it's not going to spoil too much about the movie, go ahead and run the update. That's how I'm looking at it. Okay, so I wouldn't be too upset about the legendary battle. The only thing I'm gonna say is yeah, if they're bringing an extreme mode, I pray to God they learn from the last time and stop putting these what do you call it, these type 6, where are they, these type 6 enhancement requirements for CTPs and CTP selectors. If they're not going to remove the type 6 enhancement, they definitely need to make it so that there's a pity timer on getting to type 6, where like if you fail after like 50 times or whatever, right, you can rank up to the next level, kind of like in 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross when you're rolling for gear and stuff, right? If you fail a set amount of time, like the bar fills up and you're guaranteed to get it on your next one. There's so many other things in other Netmarble games that Future Fight is lagging behind on. It's actually mind-blowing, right? 7 Deadly Sins is one, King of Fighters is one, and it's just like, yeah, they're doing these things to frustrate people and have you spend more money on the game, and it's actually becoming clearer and clearer and clearer when I look at other Netmarble games, right? So you guys always go for Netmarble. It's not just Netmarble, it's the Future Fight team, bro. Whoever is making Future Fight, they're all about the bag, bro, and they don't really give a crap about us in most cases. Okay, anyways, back to Black Widow. Guys, temper your expectations. Okay, I want her to be good. I'm hoping that she's gonna get tier 3. And speaking of tier 3, let me just jump back over here into the forum. I hope, right, the Future Fight team will go back and they will go to this 5-year anniversary thing. Oh, actually not this, because I'm not answering that. They sent me that, by the way, in an email asking me if I was gonna send a question in. If they're not watching my videos to see what I have to say, I ain't got nothing else to say to y'all, bro. Anyways, I hope they will go back to this tier 3 selector and allow people to choose Black Widow from this tier 3 selector. It's actually quite comical to see that they're giving away this selector for the 5-year anniversary update, but they specifically left out the new tier 3 as a viable option. Very interesting. Why would they do that? That's a good question, right? Because let's be honest here, most of us who've been playing the game, we already have these tier 3s. So did they really want to give us something? Or did they just want to give us the perception of giving us something? It's just something interesting that I want you guys to think about. I definitely think they should allow everyone the option to use this tier 3 selector on Black Widow if they so choose. Now obviously, even if people have the option to pick up Black Widow, they may not do that, right? Because you're not gonna know how good she is day one, and there is an expiry date on this thing, I believe, of 2 weeks, right? So that's something for you guys to think about. But Future Fight team, you guys should allow everyone to use this selector on the new tier 3 that's coming in the next update, because we know damn well they're not going to be a tier 2 native, and I highly doubt they're going to be a paywall, but I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong before several times. So anyways, back to the sneak peek. How am I feeling? I'm happy, but at the exact same time I'm wary, and I'm kind of like feeling iffy about it, just because I know the movie is getting pushed back. And generally whenever we get these updates, I'm just in the habit of, okay, I watch the movie, I play the legendary battle, and then I see what's different and what's not. And you know, like that, the two just kind of feeds into each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the movie, the legendary battle, the update, whatever, right? So every time there's been an update and we get a legendary battle for Marvel Future Fight, I've actually just loved it. Like, I go see the movie and then I play the legendary battle. Like, most of you guys will do the opposite. You'll play the legendary battle because they usually come out before the movie, right? And then you go watch the movie. But for me, I usually do it backwards, right? I go watch the movie and then I play the legendary battle, just on the off chance there's something in there of spoiler level. But like I've said before, generally, right, there's nothing in here that spoils anything, so there's no reason for you to be upset. Also, I'm seeing people saying there's a tier 3 hidden in here. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We already know it's gonna be Black Widow, but I ain't see nothing here. Okay, people are telling me, oh, if you zoom in on the top right or you zoom in on the bottom left, you see tier 3. Bro, I don't know what tier 3 y'all seeing, but hey man, if you see it, make sure you screenshot it, hit me on Discord and send it to me. You know what I'm saying? So I can see it too, because I'm blind as a bat. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, leave me your thoughts in the comments. How you guys feeling about this sneak peek right here? I was more excited about the first one because I need game improvements way more than I need another tier 3, right? Everything in the game that can be done, I can do it with my current roster. So I could go like the next, I'm not saying they should do that, right? But I could go the next 6 months without a new character or a new uniform in Marvel Future Fight if it meant we'll get new game modes, better rewards, and all that stuff, right? Obviously, there's other characters I want in the game. There's other uniforms I would like for other characters. But I think game improvements, it's where it's at right now for me. But again, it's not about what I want. It's not about me. It's about the game and what the entirety of the player base wants. So you guys can hit me in the comments and let me know how y'all feeling, man. Till next time, stay safe out there, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.